1 Chronicles 29 verse 14. But who am I and who are my people that we should be able to give as generously as this? Everything comes from you, and we have given you only what comes from your hand. And whilst David praises God and affirms God's sovereign power, he confirms that everything comes from God. All resources have been given for man to administrate. Man has been appointed manager of Earth's affairs, and this is confirmed in Psalm 8 verse 6. It says, you made him ruler over the works of your hands, you put everything under his feet. And in Psalm 115 verse 16, it says, the highest heavens belong to the Lord, but the earth he's given to man. So God's sovereignty, and God is sovereign and he reigns over all, but this has to be balanced with the view of man's duty to his responsibility towards the job that God gave him to do. Now, I've picked these scriptures because I think that I get fed up with hearing people saying, you know, if there was a God, why is this happening? And if there was a God, why is that happening? Why are the people starving? Why is the world like this? And, you know, and I just think that this really answers that. It's God doesn't decide the outcome of man's mismanagement of these resources, these precious resources that he put into their hands. And that includes even our families, the politics, every day-to-day thing that is going on in this world. God left it in man's hands. And as the populations have strayed further and further away from God, then I think that we can see this is what is happening. You know, that man, his heart has just got harder and harder. He doesn't turn to the Lord and ask him for advice, ask him how to do anything. He just gets on with it, and then blames God. You know, and if there's a God, you know, then these things should be different to what it is. But I just, you know, want to answer that with this word here today. It isn't about God. This is about what man has done to this world. It's his determination that he thinks he knows better than God. He's just moved on. His heart is hard. He's full of pride, and that's what stops him from going to God and asking for the help that really, well, those of us who live with Christ, who have Christ in our hearts, who know, you know, that he's there waiting to help. And that's why this world has come to the place it is now, that it's under judgment. Man is responsible and accountable, and that is what's happening now. We're under judgment. And I just want to finish with saying, but God is a merciful God. He's planned a way through for those who will do as John preached in Matthew 3 verse 2. Repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand.